Our program is called Active Children Today, also known as ACT. Our target population are students ages 5 to 11 in elementary schools within the South San Diego County.
Our primary goal for our target population is to increase physical activity among elementary school students in South San Diego County with a structured physical activity after-school program. Our impact outcomes is the ability to do 60 minutes of physical activity each day, and our health outcomes is to reduce the risk of obesity. Active Children Today program has 3 study objectives. Our first objective is to increase the proportion of elementary school students who report that they do physical activity each day by 20% by the end of year 1. Our second objective is to reduce the proportion of overweight and obese elementary school children in South San Diego County at the end of year 1 from 16% to 15%. Our third objective is to decrease sedentary lifestyles and reported technology usage by 20% by the end of year 1.
For the conceptual model, we're going to be using the social cognitive theory, and in order for us to achieve the goal or behavior that we want, which is to increase the physical activity of students so that they can adopt a healthier lifestyle and reduce the risk of being overweight, we looked at the factors that affects it. These are the environmental factors, personal factors, and behavioral factors. For environmental factors, we're using reinforcements and observational learning to achieve our goal. While for personal factors, we have expectations for the students, expectancies of overall healthy lifestyle, and self-efficacy to help students make changes personally. And lastly, behavioral factors, we want students to have the knowledge and capabilities to know the importance of physical activity and as well as self-regulation to track their progress.
To measure the outcomes of the program, we have decided to conduct pre-test and post-test BMI measurements of the participants. We have also decided to conduct pre-test and post-test surveys to measure whether the knowledge of the health benefits of physical activity has increased. And lastly, we will observe whether the use of technology during the program has decreased.
We chose the pre-test post-test experimental design for our research. The randomized units are the elementary schools. Once we have several schools consent to participate, we will randomly choose 6 schools to be included in the program. Each school will have 50 students enrolled in the program. We will randomly assign 3 schools to the experimental group and 3 schools to the control group with measurement of both groups. There will be a total of 150 students enrolled in the experimental group and 150 students enrolled in the control group. The experimental group will be provided the intervention. Students in the experimental group will sign up and participate in structured physical activities such as dance, yoga, karate, and other sports activities led by trained professionals each week. Each student will be exposed to all of the available activities by the end of the semester. The control group, on the other hand, will not receive the intervention and will be analyzed through the pre-test and post-test data. Students in the control group will participate in free play and will be able to choose whatever they want to play at the recess area, such as wall ball, basketball, and play on the playground. We chose this design because we wanted to compare the BMI at the beginning and end of the program of children who are enrolled in structured physical activity versus children who are free to play whatever they choose on the playground during after-school programs. We will be working on a limited budget, so we will recruit high school volunteers to help run the program and local fitness dance specialists to assist in the structured physical activity classes.
Of course, there are a few limitations that can be seen from the study, such as having a small sample size of students, only comparing a total of 6 schools out of 100 plus elementary schools in the southern region of San Diego County. The location of the schools, not the greatest representation of the sample population, and the demographics of the participants can also play a factor. Thank you for listening, and remember to act now.